What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome back to the 16th episode of my Brandenburg Let's Play. Where we last left off, we just had a successful war over Poland, and right now we're overextended. Our power projection is above 50, and we're waiting on some admin points to core up that land. I've got 4 diplomats, and I noticed that the rebel situation in Denmark has been resolved, which means hopefully in just a matter of maybe a year or so we can declare on Denmark here, calling him in solo. But what I wanted to check, because I'm looking to take Neva here to close our distance between borders with Novgorod in order to help to vassalize him. What I wanted to check is if we boost our trust with the favors that we've accumulated. Let's look at this modifier. It's 69 out of 100, 103. 69 out of 103. If we boost our trust, it gave us 1 into positive. So we got quite some trust to build up to 100, but it gives you, according to that calculation, it gives us 1 for each 5 trust. It might make the difference. It might make the difference, but ooh. So if we influence a nation, it will also change trust, but also relations. Let's do that really quickly. Yeah. Yep, it gave us +1. So we're hoping that our distance between borders allows us to vassalize him, and then I will actually, I suppose, return core in another war. Neva might just be an uncored province for quite some time here, but I intended to actually hand that off to him. I suppose we could just core it up the old-fashioned way. There might not be any reason not to do that. But, yeah, what I'm actually going to do with our diplomats is I'll begin fabricating on Denmark. Hopefully we've ruined his diplomatic situation after this war, and then the next war after that can go in against him. But our truce with the Lithuanians comes up in 7 years. So hopefully if we can do that, then in 7 years' time we can go in against Lithuania, and I will feel somewhat productive. Oh, that's right, I was going to rival Bohemia. Let's just throw it down on Denmark. There's no reason not to. I suggest that he will actually become an invalid rival soon. I would not be surprised if that was the case. And it looks like Norway would actually serve us as a really strong vassal, guys. I might start freeing up some of our diplo slots with nations like Muscovy that we're going to turn against. And yeah, Novgorod could serve us pretty well, I would suggest. But in the meantime, we will deal with some of our rebel situation, and we're going to spend a lot of time chilling. Our heir is 11 years old, but he's almost coming of age in a few years, and he's a 552, so hopefully that guy gets some damn good sort of traits. Hopefully his traits aren't bad. That would be really, really nice if he was actually a total badass. I guess the other thing we got to worry about is the actual electors. Let's make sure that we're being voted for. Not being voted for too well. Not too well. But we do have 3 out of the 7 votes. So we're currently doing okay. Interestingly, it occurred to me that when we do flip to Protestant and abandon the emperorship, I could vote for, like, Nassau, for example, and we could make him emperor, I believe, instead of Austria. That'd be cool. Okay. This Castile just got an heir. Phew! If you guys remember, he didn't have an heir there, and France was about to inherit his country. Although we would have been able to attack him, I don't know if we could beat France and Castile. And that would have been pretty crazy, but it just so happens that they were not inherited, which is not too bad. This is a bad mission. I was going to go in against Bohemia and rival him, but I think that's actually a really bad move because at this stage, the Protestant League war situation is not looking good at all. What happened? I might just have to abandon our alliance with Hungary here. Damn, I really wanted to PU that guy. And if he loses land to the Ottomans are ahead in tech. And they've completed offensive ideas. God dang it, dude. This is what Hungary and Aragon, who's a weak Aragon. I feel like I have to abandon Hungary. No, the Turks. That hurts our Diplo reputation for how long? 5 years is not so bad. Because we need all the rep we can get to get that vassalage over Novgorod. Oh man, what a shame. I mean, Hungary looks like a realistic personal union opportunity. That's the thing. What a big shame it is to actually essentially concede land to the Ottomans. We can see here that he has 50,000 manpower and 100. Well, he's got, what is that, 1 million troops? 100,000. No, it's 100,000 troops. Jeez. They're stronger than us. Sorry, Ungren. We will redeem ourselves in the future by PUing you what is left of you. Gosh darn it. That's annoying. Let's just embargo Denmark in the meantime. Check how he's looking here. Ah, he will back them up. Finally. Okay, perfect. Here we go. This has been the longest time coming. So I guess we want to return Holstein, but the thing is, he will be Protestant, so it's not going to give us any more imperial authority if we do that. We will become the Protestant emperor. I will just return it, but I'm trying to think maybe we could return it and give it to a Catholic or something. I don't really see how that would happen. Now Novgorod will take our claim, so let's quickly rush up here. Yeah, let's just actually focus out this region firstly. So here we go. Unfortunately, he's not going to be co-belligerent because he's going to call in France if we do that, which would be horrible. I think I'll just wait. How about that? I just wait before we call in Sweden. See how we feel. I forgot about my fleet because I'm actually the worst player that has ever existed on this planet. But at least they survived this time. Suckers. It was all part of my plan. Oh gosh, Never is blocked by a fort. We actually can't get there right now, which is annoying because I have to set up this fort before we call Sweden or Novgorod in because they will actually take the land themselves, the occupation themselves. So let's dump all of our cannons into Novo to speed it up. And I really don't want to roll a general, but maybe we can do one from the estate. Speaking of which, I could take military power from the estate as well. Why don't we do that? Take 100 military power. Because we're trying to complete our military idea, offensive, and by the time that's over, we might fall behind. We can take admin as well. That's definitely worth. Let's do it. Can I get it even higher? I don't think that it's based off of your loyalty, is it? I think it's based off of the influence, how much points you get, how many points you get, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I think it's influence. If we give him money... Oh man, it's hard to tell. It's probably not worth, but screw it. Yeah, it's only 100. Okay, still worth it. Still worth it. And they're nice and happy. That's 1 yearly papal influence, which is good for us. Keep that inflation reduction going as much as we can before we flip Protestant. So I guess we'll just chill out on this war. I noticed that the flippin'... Ever since I uninstalled this game from Steam, it's been behaving in a funny manner, guys. The way that these units move, they just glide around, seems a little bit different. Okay, Bohemia did end up rivaling us. Shoot, that's annoying. Royal marriage with... He's 21 years old. Ah, god dang it. I was going to say our royal marriage with England is over, so we can definitely consider annulling our alliance with him. But, dude, it's unlikely, but if... Yeah, man, I'm going to go for it. We're going to use that Diplo slot for sure. Any likelihood of getting a union, getting an heir on his throne would be great. Quickly compare our forces. Aha, we can see we're pretty much stronger than them ourselves, the war that we're fighting, so should not be too hard. Land leader fire, we're getting closer and closer to our actual discipline as well from national ideas, which would be sweet. If we combine that with an advisor, we're going to have Ubermen. Is what we're going to have. But Brandt getting wrecked as usual. What's his Wargslashnet at nowadays? It's actually not horrible. He's had some rest. But there's no rest for the wicked, because we're going to fight this war, and then in 4 more years we want to go against Lithuania, and this war might take some time. So that's the very minimum we will do. But I'd like to do that as well. I'd probably also like to take a province in order to release Norway. And that could be the Scandinavian power for a while after we feed them. Yeah, do you guys see the slidey? Slidey? Is that new for just me, or what's going on there? It's no big deal, though. Just slippity sliding around. Improving relations with the Palatinate is something we can do no problem. So I did some quick math in between episodes, guys, and it looks like we can get up to 39 Imperial Authority with the amount of land I can add to the Empire. 39, so yeah, so unfortunately this is diminishing. But if we do continue to take big chunks of Lithuania, for example... yeah, I don't know about the votes, though. If everybody becomes flipping Protestant, I don't know if we're going to get the votes. I don't know. But I think passing the third reform is entirely possible. But then, of course, we're going to be... The more land that we add is the less land that we're going to be able to add once we're the Protestant emperor. So it might really delay the empire-ness for a long time, and by the empire-ness I mean adding vassalizing. Vassal swarming is what I mean. A lot of people, even though I made a prelude to try to avoid this exact scenario, a lot of people are not really following along with my intentions of this run, so I might as well just go over that, I suppose, briefly while we're actually playing the game. Oh, Muscovy gives us some free troops there. That's always good. He hates Denmark, so making all kinds of sense. Yeah, my intentions, guys, a lot of people are saying, am I going to form Prussia? Am I going to form Germany? Yes and yes. I actually intend to vassal swarm, but we're not going to form the HRE tag. I'm going to form Prussia, and we're going to be Prussia for the longest time while we have the vassal swarm. And I intend to actually, one by one, actually... integrate the members of the empire, while in the meantime benefiting from having them as the vassal swarm, getting the cash, the manpower, and so on and so forth. That's what I intend to do. And yeah, once we've actually integrated each of the different nations that are required to form Germany. Okay, this... That's a queen. Oh my gosh, there's a legit queen on... Oh my gosh. We're going to truce break. He's Protestant. It's going to give us less aggressive expansion. We're going to truce break. Okay, don't mess this up. Oh, things just got exciting, guys. I've got to roll marriage him. Because he might get pissed when we break our alliance. Things just got exciting, guys. What kind of diplomacy does he have? Muscovy and England. Oh my gosh. That's bad. England might not back him up. Okay, guys. Things just got exciting for next episode. Now, I'm going to truce break over a personal union with Sweden. Right now. Very, very shortly. I'm going to get us out of this war ASAP. Now, the downside... Well, I mean, Sweden's just not that large. He's just not that large. He's just over 3 wars, so that's good. But we're going to really pay a price for this. I mean, we're going to truce break this guy. This is going to be nuts. But, of course, he basically has the second best military in the game, apart from us, right? So he's going to complement us really well, and I will feed the ever-living crap out of him. He will be a perma vassal until we have really good admin efficiency. I'm getting a little far ahead of myself. I'm literally salivating. Next episode just got really exciting, guys. Let's get us out. The fastest way that we're going to get out of this war here is siege down Mecklenburg's capital, and I will just piece out what I want from Denmark from Mecklenburg. That's what we'll do. So let's just get this capital. I'm going to try and move my navy over here, see if we can win some naval battles. Don't you dare get a airman in these next couple months. So we have a queen who is not of our dynasty. Okay, I just realized she's not of our dynasty. She's legitimately... So the reason she is our dynasty is because our queen is on the throne. So can we claim in a few days? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Yes. Okay, that is the first time I've ever claimed off sharing a queen with the same dynasty. We have a queen while he has a queen of the same dynasty, even though it's not my dynasty. See, we're actually, however you pronounce Hohenzollern, von Hohenzollern, whereas he is Het. But because we have a queen on the throne, Het, we have a small window of 2 years to actually claim his throne. Now, we will also lose the claim, I imagine, when our ruler comes of age. So we have no option, really. If we want to piece the guy out, we have to actually truce break him, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. We got what we wanted here. I guess this is the moment of truth on Novgorod. Not even close. God dang it. Damn you, Novgorod. I guess we're going to break our alliance there, man. We'll see. God dang it. Okay, so we'll be able to check if England... So it might just be Muscovy and himself if we're lucky, because England's been fighting France. Although England might not be very war exhausted because, yeah. Ooh, guys. Oh, please. We're gonna truce break. It's gonna be extremely expensive on our admin and so on, but it's worth it. I mean, this is 334% war score cost, guys, and that's let alone, you know, how valuable Sweden is in terms of their military traditions and so on. Definitely gonna be worth. In terms of aggressive expansion, it's gonna be really grim, but they are Protestant. Which means it's mostly just with these nations here that they are really going to be pissed. On the 11th of June, I get to check, and we've only got a couple years to actually declare this war either way. Really hoping he doesn't get an heir in the next couple of months. Really hoping that England doesn't back him up, and then we will have to try and focus out Muscovy. Oh, gosh, he's close. Okay, Oh man, is anyone else stressing out? Calm down, guys. Everything's gonna be okay. Quickly spend our spy network here on Denmark. Can I claim that? Free up this diplomat. So, I can send money to Novgorod. I'm trying to vassalize him. The other thing we can do is get Diplo Rep Advisor. This is so stressful, dude. The PU's stress me out. Oh my god, Muscovy won't back him up. Say what? Okay, England's pretty close as well, man. We're gonna break our alliance with him. Oh gosh, are you guys stressed out? Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. This damn game, dude. Oh gosh, I've got to declare, we got a truce break. So he's got quantity, eh? We're a tick ahead of Sweden. Okay, let's quickly check Sweden's, how strong he is. Oh gosh. He's actually really strong. But, you know, when you take quantity, you're basically limited by how much your economy can withstand, right? Very similar situation to us, actually. Because we're the emperor and we, in a sense, have a lot of quantity. But we're limited by how much our economy can stand. Now, England is trapped there, essentially, because they're fighting France. Here's the thing, guys. If we delay just a small amount, England might not back him up. Tried to build some trust there for attitude towards enemies, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Because we're going to ruin our alliance with England anyway. I'm hoping, like, it would be really easy to just 1v1 him. But at the same time, if England is trapped here, then we should be able to just focus out Sweden if I commit really hard to it. God, this is gonna hurt my economy, guys. We're gonna see some debt incoming in the future here. Okay, now I hope that if we get 190 relations with Novgorod and our Diplo rep increases as we core up our land, we can vassalize him. Dude, please don't get an heir. Okay. Okay, my ships are about to be pulled in. 2 loans is no big deal. We can take some corruption out to deal with that. Don't stress, guys. Everything's going to be okay. So, yeah, my thought process is focus out Sweden, right? Oh, he doesn't even have a fort on his capital. Sweet. Focus out Sweden, who fortunately is behind us in tech. I don't know how long he will be behind us in tech. But if we can just drop these 2 forts, hopefully quickly enough, his fort level 1, which will be the war goal, actually we could take out really quickly because it's a fort level 1. Okay, I'm trying to think as rationally as possible. I guess we don't need to vassalize Novgorod before we declare this war. I guess, but I really want to because he's going to be pissed off. Everybody's going to be pissed off. Okay, so these countries might join a coalition. Poland, which we have a truce with. Lithuania, we have a truce with. Denmark, we have a truce with. So it's really Austria and Bohemia. And they could coalition us, just those 2 alone. They could, for sure. Our only real ally at that point would be Muscovy, because our diplomacy's in a really whack spot. But we've got 1 diplo slot free, which will be spent on Sweden. Oh man, I think we just go in. I think it's the truce break arena, and that's going to put our Yeah. War exhaustion at 5. I'm happy to reduce that a bit. Got a lot of rebel factions coming along. Shoot, man. It's for sure going to be worth just stalling a little bit. But if he gets in, I have to declare the war, guys. If he's going to get an heir, and it's going to destroy my soul. I just have to do it. So I hope you guys forgive me, but sorry to cliffhanger the heck out of you guys. If you want to see if this was worthwhile, the truce-breaking claim throne personal union war over Sweden, and that's let alone the aggressive expansion from actually vassalizing him. Yep. Then make sure to tune in. I'm gonna get rid of this advisor. Make sure to tune in next time, guys. I had to do it. I had to do it, dude. I swear I had to do it. So basically, I'm gonna push up in this direction. Oh, there's another fort there. Damn it. We're gonna try just slowly but surely focus him out, hoping that the English are actually. Oh crap! He's a higher tech than I am, bastard. Yeah, you get it. You get it, guys. You get it. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense, but having the Swedish hashtag, forget Novgorod, guys. Forget Novgorod. Hashtag feed sweet go bear. Hashtag feed sweet go bear. Did I do it, guys? Sweden? I think we did it. Man, this is crazy. I hope you guys are enjoying. I'm like legitimately nervous. I hate being in this spot. It came at a cost, guys. It came at a big cost. We're going to be really starved on admin and all those nerds who said take the 10% reduction in stability cost. Oh, yeah, maybe you're alright. Because this is expensive, because our religious unity is not so good. But yeah, guys, really hyped. Hope we can pull this off nice and smooth. It's going to be us versus Sweden and England. Basically, if we fully, siege him up, we'll win the war, no doubt. We'll have the war goal, which is Stockholm. Make sure to tune in next time if you want to actually see how we do. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.